Good morning, children. In the last class, we discussed about a few topics of this lesson, that is a reflection of a light. In class 6, you studied the difference between shadow and the image. Shadow is formed when a light passes through opaque object. To get the shadow, we need a source of a light, opaque object, and a screen. And to get the image, we need to screen, mirror, light, and a transparent subject through which light passes. So this differentiation we discussed in our sixth standard. Now a few examples which help us to understand about the reflection. So he gave the, if you see the figure 1a, it shows that girl is focusing a light on the mirror, and the second situation, the 1b, that is she is focusing a light on her face. In which case you will get the image clearly, in second case you will get the image clearly, or in the first case, second, the light should fall on the object, from it should reflect, then only we will get the clear image. Okay, now this is a simple activity is given. Take a mirror and cover with a black paper, have a small slit in between them, and that should be focused to the sunlight. What happens when it is focused to the sunlight? See the figure 2c. What you are going to be is a mirror and covered with a black paper. 2c is the it is exposed. As it is a complete, it does not reflect, but where you are having that slit, it is getting reflected, and you can see a light in the form of a rays, beam of a rays. Okay, this shows that light travels in the form of a ray, that is a beam of a ray. And with that also a simple activity is given, that same thing which we are using in the 2b, mirror is covered with a black paper and have a small slit in that. It should be exposed to sun. In front of that you place another mirror. So whatever the ray it is coming from that, it is said to be a reflected ray. The ray which is bouncing back, coming back, it is said to be a reflected ray. The ray which is coming from the sun is said to be incident ray, and the ray which is coming from the slit and falling on the mirror is said to be a reflected ray. To understand that law of a reflection, we need to take a plain paper and draw a line, name it as a AC, and midpoint of it is named as a B. And from that B you draw a 90 degrees line segment, and that is said to be a normal, which we call it as a normal. So from that normal, what is having, assume the different angles. One side, that is 30 degrees, 40 degrees. Definitely the refraction will be other side. To understand that concept, angle of reflection, give the simple experiment, that this is an experiment. Place a candle and on the one side of the plane surface, place a plane mirror on the line AB. Definitely you will get the image other side. You will get the image other side. The where you are getting the image, extend the ray with respect to the normal, and the angle made by that ray with respect to the normal is said to be angle of reflection, and the angle made by the light ray, by assuming certain, it is said to be angle of incident. So what is going to conclude that if we take a different angles, we will get the same. So now with this simple activity, we proved that angle of incident is equals to angle of reflection. Now make your own periscope. How you will make your own periscope is giving some important materials needed to that. If you have that, you try. Empty agarbatti box you may have, 2 mirror strips, scale, pencil, blade, matchbox, candle, glue. If you have the mirror and if it is a broken, if you have 2 mirror strips, you can make it. If not, don't try, just open the video and watch it. Close both ends of a agarbatti box, draw squares on both ends of it. You can see the square, how nicely they did on both the ends. Draw the diagonal to these squares as shown in the figure 6c. Showing the diagonal, see this is a diagonal, is drawing the square boxes here on both the ends and drawing the diagonal. We are drawing the diagonal. Draw the diagonal to the squares as shown in the figure 6a. Slit the diagonals with a blade. Cut the diagonal, slit the diagonal with a blade. The slit should be equal to the length of the mirror strip. It should be equal to your mirror strip. In such a way you have to cut. How he is cutting, see. Fix the mirror strip in the slit as shown in the figure 6b. Take care to see these mirror strips lie parallel to each other with the reflecting surfaces facing each other. Fix the mirror strips firmly to the box with the help of drops of a molten wax from the burning candle. You can use a glue or a Fevicol instead of that. See how they are fixing they made a slit on the diagonal and fixing two mirror strips on the either sides and such that they should face each other. Reflecting surfaces should face each other. That is the concept. Cut two windows to the narrow sides of the box. As shown in the figure C, the window should open directly to the reflecting surface of the mirror strip. Now your periscope is ready. You can see that this is a one window where they are cutting one side. This is the one window. One window where they are cutting. This is the other side window where they are cutting. And that should be faced towards a reflecting surface. That act as a reflecting surface, it should face to the mirror strips. When you look through these windows, you will be able to see the things lying in front of the window. If you hide behind a tree, you can easily see what is happening on the other side of the tree with your periscope. Observe the figure 6d. The girl is viewing object outside the room through the window while hiding herself in the room with the help of a periscope. See that girl, how nicely she is hiding herself near the window by placing the periscope. See, why should we keep mirror strips parallel to each other? To get the different types of parallel images or more images. It reflects. The principle of reflection is used. Whatever the light it falls on the first strips, it reflects and falls on the second, and easily we can see the image clearly. What will happen if they are not parallel? We may not get the clear image. So in this way you can make your own periscope. How they did the periscope? They took the match agarbatti box and two ends of other agarbatti box, draw the square on the box and just draw the diagonals on the both sides of the squares. Cut on the diagonal as a slit and insert two mirror strips in that, such that they are facing to each other, and either the corners or sides of the match agarbatti box cut in the form of a windows. We should be exposed to the mirror strip as a reflecting surface. By doing this, your periscope is ready, and periscope you can see the images by hiding with the help of a periscope. Parallel images will get. A simple game is given. Let us do. Place a mirror 1 feet into 1 feet on the floor. You and your friends ABC stands on 4 sides of the mirror as shown in the figure. Adjust your places on standing in each way that each of you can see the image of the person opposite you in the mirror and kept on the floor. Your friend AC are able to see the images of each other in the mirror. Why can't you see the image? A, B, C are the 3 persons, 3 friends. They are standing either side of the mirror, and AC are parallel to each other, and AC can see their images in the mirror, but why can't B? Ask your friend B, who is in front of you, to move a feet aside from his place. What happens? Did she see the image in the mirror? Imagine a normal to the mirror. If you would be the perpendicular to the mirror as well as the floor, imagine an incident ray coming from your friend B falling on the mirror when the reflected ray from the mirror and reach you, observe that incident ray and reflected ray and normal lie in the same plane. So now you think that why an image of your friend B is not visible to you when she moves aside. Where should you stand to see his image? Once again, imagine that incident ray, reflected ray, normal, assumed plane. What do you understand? The incident ray, reflected ray, normal should be in the same plane. Then only we can see your friend. Are the incident ray coming from your friend A, reflex ray going towards your friend C, and the normal in the same plane? Let us try to answer by the mirrors in the periscope are kept parallel to each other. The periscope, the incident ray for the second mirror is reflected ray for the first mirror. When these two mirrors are parallel to each other, only the rays in the same plane and can through the windows of the periscope. If mirrors make same angle with each other, then the reflected ray of first mirror may not reach the second mirror, and the reflected ray of second mirror may not reach through a window periscope. In both the cases, we cannot see the object with a periscope. So how we will get the image? They should be parallel to each other, then only we will get the image. In the case of that, is asking us to take a mirror and it is placed on the floor, and the other sides of the mirror, ask your friends to stand in the positions of A, B, C, D, 4 corners, 4 sides. What happens? The person who was standing near the A can see the image of C, and C who is standing can see the image of A. But when a B moves aside, A cannot see the image. From this simple experiment, you can say that incident ray, reflected ray, the normal should lie in the same plane. Incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal should lie in the same plane. Okay? Then only we can see the image. And same principle is used in a periscope. Why the mirrors are placed parallel? If they are in a parallel, then only the image gets reflected, and the image which is falling on the first mirror becomes the object to the second mirror and reflects to our eye. Then only we can see the image clearly. If they are not arranged parallel, we cannot see the image. How we get an image in a mirror? Would you see an image in a mirror many times? Yes. Do you know how it is formed? During a daytime, light should fall on you and get reflected. A number of reflected rays from you and fall in the mirror also get reflected back. The reflected rays reach your eye and making you see the image. Thus, formation of image is due to reflection of light rays from the mirror. See the figure 9. See the figure 9 and observe the lines. They will explain how the image of candle is formed in the mirror and how you are able to see the image of the candle. Can you see the image in the mirror through the object is not seen by you? Look at the figure 10. Take a mirror and object and try. Is there any difference between you and your image? Stand in front of a mirror as shown in the figure 11 and observe on which side does the pocket of your shirt appear when you look into the mirror. Raise your right hand in front of a mirror as shown in the figure 12. Which hand of your image appears to be raised? To make your image to comb your hair, its right hand, what will have to do? What do the other observation suggest? In a mirror, right of an object appears to be left, and the left of an object appears to be right. And this type of images are said to be a lateral inversions. Lateral inversions. Okay, children. What we have discussed today, nothing, just laws of a reflection, incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal lies on the same plane. Normal lies on a same. One topic we discussed, and the next what we have discussed is here in this case is if we raise your right hand, it looks a left, and left hand looks a right. This shows it is a lateral inversion. It shows it is a lateral inversion. If a right looks left and left looks right, this type of a said to be a lateral inversion. Okay, that's all for today, and 21st onwards your FA starts. Your class teacher posted the timetable as well as the portion. Please children follow that and prepare well for your exam. Animal fiber, I gave it is an important lesson. That is a third lesson which we took for the oral test. That is your slip test 2 portion. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.